Yogi Clan, welcome back to Yogi Cycle Service. I am your host, Yogi, and this is my channel, and I appreciate you stopping by and checking out my videos. Here at Yogi Cycle Service, we talk about everything motorcycle related and everything Yogi related. And you can see I am here with Miss Piggy. Oh, doesn't she look good? And check this out. We took the Mustang seat off and put on Harley Davidson. That actually came off a 98 Softail. Technically doesn't fit this bike, but it's a gunslinger seat. Looks pretty good on there. So yeah, Miss Piggy's doing well. Took her this morning to Iron Saturday. Had an awesome time hanging out with the guys, but that's not what this video is about. What is this video about, may you ask? I got something special over there. Want to see? Let's take a look. Can you see that? So you may be asking, oh, Yogi, what the heck is that? That's not a Harley. Nope. Nope. It's not a Harley. It's not even American. Let's go take a look, see what's up. That right there is not in the light, so I hope it's not hard to see. Let's move it into the light. All right, now that it's in the light, that is a 2008 Yamaha R6. Oh, I can't wait to fix this and go for a test drive. So, what is going on with this bike? Obviously, you see it's missing some fairings. And it needs a little bit of love. So, here is my situation. And I'm not coming for help. I'm not necessarily coming for help. I'm coming for suggestions. That's where we are. I'm getting ready to start working on this bike. This bike was dropped on its right-hand side. Had some damage, hence why the fairings are gone. But let's kind of walk through this bike, take a look at it. All right. So I'm not going to show you the plate, but I will show you he has a side-mounted plate, swing arm mounted plate. Does not have a light on it, so you probably can't run this bike at night. The exhaust has been cut off. Muffler is gone, and a little chrome, well, not chrome tip, that'd be a Harley, but a tip has been put on the exhaust. And let me tell you, it sounds sick too. It's got a mono shock underneath the back end. It has been rattle canned, repainted. The outer body is taken off. You can see its radiators here. This sponge probably can come off. But what does he want to do? So this bike was dropped on the right hand side. You can see it broke his brake and his master cylinder. So if this brake was mounted here, this master cylinder used to come up here to a reservoir that would sit about here underneath the front fairing. But the front fairing's obviously missing. You can see it's missing the back half of the clamp to clamp it onto the handlebars here. So he's missing the clamp, and the reservoir was broken off. He did put this Motion Pro cable holder on here. He has taken the front of the fairing off. What he would like to do is disconnect it here, take the air box off, get some grill material, kind of like this here, and put it over his airbox cover here to prevent anything from going in the intake. But take this off, take the whole front headlight piece off from his triple trees here, mount a bracket where he can move his gauges from here to a fixed bracket on the front. Take all this off, put another bracket mounted to his triple trees to mount his headlights to it, and make it more like a naked street fighter. On this side of the bike, everything pretty much, I think, will remain as is. And we need to clean out that chain. It's looking kind of nasty. The bike is here mainly to fix the issue with not being able to have any front brakes. Another thing he would like to do, this used to be on his handlebars also, his run, stop, and start switch. What I'm thinking we do is mount a bracket here, fab up some kind of bracket, and then just mount a run stop toggle and then a push button start, and eliminate this whole thing. That's probably down the road. Right now, I just want to get this fixed. Now, the interesting thing about this is his front wheel is very much like a Harley touring wheel. It has dual rotors and dual calipers. You can see brake rotor there on one side of the wheel, brake rotor on the other side of the wheel. A Harley, from its master cylinder, typically will have, on a touring bike, will have one line coming down, then right below the triple tree, it'll split into two lines, one going to either side of the wheel. What's up, Micah? Everybody, say hello. Oh, there he goes. So you have one line coming down, and then that will split to either side of the wheel. This is a little bit different. Check this out. From the master cylinder, you will have two lines that come down. See that? Two lines coming out of that master cylinder. One goes to each side. That may make it a little bit harder to buy some aftermarket parts for this, I'm afraid. Because if it were just one single line coming out, because really what I would like to do and what he would like to do is this. We're going to look at Miss Piggy as an example. He would like to have a reservoir like this, mounted to his handlebar, you know, like a Harley style, or you know, even a metric style. Not have the separate line that comes up to a detached housing. We want it all in one piece. And you know, typically you'd have one line coming down, hit your triple tree, then split to the others. But we need to make sure that we can replace this to where it will accept two lines, the way he has it set up on that bike over there. So that's my plan. That's my goal. Now, a couple things that may hinder that goal. Number one, to mount this here with a reservoir on here, this may be in the way. I don't know anything about this. I can only make the assumption that I can loosen this up here and perhaps spin this maybe to where it's here, like that, to give me enough room to have a master cylinder over here. But that's the goal for this bike. Replace this with a new master cylinder, bleed the brakes just like we bleed every other braking system, and get him one with a reservoir attached to the lever. Now, if I do that, I realize if I replace this, that lever may be different on the new system than this lever here. So I'd like to try to, a lot of these things you buy both together. Oh, and the other fact is that we don't want to spend a whole lot of money. So we're probably gonna be looking for something used off of eBay. But get the master cylinder for that side and get a lever for this side. I am not too familiar with how this adjustment, how that adjustment works. So if we wind up replacing this lever, I'm sure this adjusts to the cable slack, I assume. I don't know exactly what that does. I need to do some research. This is all new to me. This is all new to Yogi, but you know what? I thought it'd make really good content working on some sport bikes, and I really want to ride it. So I want to fix it and then take it for a ride and check it out, and we'll be bringing that to you here as soon as I fix it. I mean, it is a sweet bike, even though it has a rattle cam paint job. I love it. So, and the other thing we need to do while we're here, we're gonna change these mirrors. We're gonna bring them down so that they're underneath instead, and they're really kind of loose and not too good. So we're gonna try to fix that for him also. Kind of clean this up so just so it works better. We don't want that part falling off as it's heading down the road. Let's do a sound check, shall we? Come on, let's do it. Put it in neutral. All right, so that's on. Let's fire that on. Does that not sound sick? Oh, love it. I love it. I can't wait to ride that thing after we get it fixed. So if you have any suggestions on parts I could buy, key is I'd like to see if the levers will match. Like to see if I can get a res, that way I don't have to replace that side over there. And I like it to have a built-in reservoir, and see if I can turn this sideways and fix the mirrors. And we'll leave the front half and making this bracket for another day. I just want to get the bike where it's rideable again. So that's where I need your input from. If you know of a good lever that's somewhat affordable, you know, yeah, I was hoping to spend 50 bucks or less. So if you know of something out there, let me know. I would love your input. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos on this channel. If you like what you see, go ahead and mash that subscribe button, hit me a thumbs up, give me some love, give me some comments too, and leave me some links if you know where I need to go to buy some parts. All right, Yogi, thanks for joining. Peace.